All right, I'm Todd Smith with iCoachWealth.com, and I'm here with Jack Coverdale, and we're just gonna chat a little bit about what's been going on with him, and go from there.
Well, this video to me provides testimony for my friend Todd Smith, who, with his knowledge and information, allowed us to structure our first wholesale deal, our first wholesale flip transaction that netted our company almost $20,000.
Sweet.
So, kudos, and I thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
You provided us with the information we needed, including the title company, what title company you use, and some of the contracts, how to structure the contracts, and I'll tell you, it was flawless.
Cool.
I really appreciate it, and I know the other two investors in my company appreciate it. Currently, we're working on a no money down, no money out of our pocket deal right now that it was getting a little hairy, and I picked up the phone. I called my friend Todd and explained the situation, and with his knowledge, and it took him a little bit of thinking, but he called me back and he says, I know we can make this work, and we'll see how it goes, but it looks like we're gonna net about $5,000 on this too.
Sweet.
After the deal closes, so I appreciate it. You do what you say. When I get a hold of you, I have a question, you answer it to the best of your knowledge, and it's definitely helped our company grow.
Awesome.
Definitely your iCoach Wealth program. From what I've seen, just in what my dad's knowledge that he gained from your classes, I would recommend it to anyone. Believe me, I've been to the seminars. I paid, we paid the money, and for the price that Todd offers, his program is it's unbelievable price. So I highly recommend it to anybody. And I didn't take the class, but just from my partner and the knowledge that he has learned from Todd's coaching class, I highly recommend it.
Now, how did you find out about me in the first place, John?
Going to the seminars, they tell you to network with other investors. So I was online one day looking up real estate investor meetings, and I came across yours. Started watching the videos on there, seen some of the other testimonials. So I was like, man, this guy seems like he's the real deal. So, I emailed you, and we found out a little bit. I try to get to as many of those meetings as I can, and that's how I found out about you.
Cool. So it's safe to say that when you first started coming to my meetings, you were kind of green.
Oh yeah, I was definitely green. The only house buying I ever did was the house I lived in, so real green as far as the investing. And we're learning as we go. We're buying. We bought our first property and rehabbed it. It's getting ready to go on the market. But just your knowledge of the wholesaling, the wholesale flips, you hear constantly how you can do this with no money of your own, and so I've heard, and read, that people talk about how you can do these deals with no money out of your pocket. You see the late night shows or whatever, and I was always skeptical of how it could be done, but I'm starting to believe that it can be done from talking to you and just seeing how. Especially on this deal that we're doing right now, how we're structuring it, how we're not using any money out of our pocket at all to do this, and
so right now you got at least about 20,000 reasons
exactly
to believe that it can be
exactly. Done. So yeah, we have 20,000 reasons, and even more because we're in contract on 3 other deals right now, and actually we're investing, even outside the state of Ohio, because of just, I guess the comfort that I have, and just from your classes, and seeing what other people are doing, that some of the speakers that you've had come to your meetings, and I guess just trying to get as much knowledge as I can about the wholesaling business, the real estate investing business.
So, as I recall, to do this first deal, you contacted me about some documents. You knew kind of what you wanted to do, but you didn't have the documentation to do it. And I told you I'm not an attorney.
Yes, that's correct.
But I could share with you documents that I use in my own transactions. And you paid about, what, $300 for those documents?
$300 for those documents.
And that turned into 20 grand.
That turned into 20 grand.
So basically I sold those to you about 15,000 too cheap.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And, you know, honestly, I actually talked to a real estate attorney about getting the contract written up, and he was about 3 times that price. So, you know, that was a very fair price.
Was it?
That's why I come back to you for my contracts. Very fair. So.
All right, well, Jack, you and your dad and your partner John have been inspirational to me, because that's why, as I say every meeting, that's why I do this. I don't do the meetings for the $10 at the door. I do it because I want to help transform people's lives. So I'm glad that I was able to help you in your partner's history.
I'm continually transforming, and I look forward to working with you, Todd.
Cool. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.